Age doesn't matter. She was fine with it. She says it's about the two people. It's about the chemistry between us.
You know, you approach women, try to talk to them, and they look at you like you're someone from outer space or something, you know.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's very hard to date here in the United States, and it's very hard to find a woman that's sincere about having a relationship. And that's what I want. I wanted a relationship that's going to last, and that's just hard to find in the United States.
Right.
And so.
Man, she's what, 20 years younger than you are too. So,
yeah, and I asked her. I said, "You sure that's not?" But then she said, "What do you mean this age?" She said, "There's no age difference." I said, "Okay." And she was confused by me even mentioning age difference. And,
you know, the women have a totally different outlook than the women do here when it comes to, especially age difference, other things as well.
Right,
but the age difference is
yeah.
just really not a big deal at all to them.
One of my last tours when I was there in Medellin, and great gentleman, Scott from Florida, wonderful guy, and he was at the social, met a wonderful woman at the social, and she was really interested in him, and they were dating, and then he came to me a couple days later, he's like, "John, God, she is so great, she is everything I wanted, but I thought she was older than she is. For some reason, I was mistaken. I thought that, she was almost 30, but she's really only like 24. And I am, I think he was like 45 or something like that. And it was a sizable age difference for him. And he was really concerned about it. And almost to the point where he wasn't going to see her anymore. And I said, "Well, did you have a talk with her yet? What does she feel about the age difference?" And he said, "Oh yeah, she's fine with it. Age doesn't matter." That's what you just asked about in the questionnaire. Age doesn't matter. So she was fine with it. She says it's about the two people. It's about the chemistry between us. It's about our, our likes, our dislikes, our common interests, all that. And they had so much in common, and they got along like peas in a pod, and it was wonderful, but he was really concerned about the age difference. But ultimately, she convinced him, and they got married, and they're doing great. So, guys, it just really does depend. You have to make that decision. No one can make that decision for you. If you marry someone who's 10 years younger than you, you're going to have a great life and marriage is going to be perfect, it's going to be wonderful. But if you marry someone who's 20 years younger than you, it's going to be terrible, or vice versa. It doesn't work that way. It just really depends about the people involved and choosing right, both of you choosing your right partners and making that work, and the dynamics of the relationship being right. I will tell you that statistically speaking, when you have a higher age differential, the risk of the marriage not working out increases. That's just kind of common sense, right? Kind of like the Captain Obvious thing. So you got to be a little more careful when you do that. And if she's younger and you have a larger age difference, that risk even increases more, right? If she's 22 and you got a 25 year age difference and she's only 22, that could be problematic. You got to be careful about that because she's only 22. And when you were 22, how many times did you change your mind by the time you were 25 about what you want to do, about life, about all those things? I mean, things change very quickly at that age. So keep that in mind too. All right, but that's what they mean really much about age doesn't matter.
You too can experience the romantic adventure of a lifetime. Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Interested? Learn more at
MedianWomen.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.